Good morning all from sunny Belfast. That's a joke for a start. It's just after 9 o'clock in the morning here, and happy Mother's Day to all female viewers out there, and I hope you have a nice day. Today I'm going to talk about what am I going to talk about? The cardiac stress test, right? Now, I don't know if any of you have ever had the cardiac stress test. Before I had my heart attack, when I had the job here, if I had been sent up and had a cardiac stress test, I would have avoided a heart attack because it would have spotted that the job here was related to the heart attack. So you're asking, what is a cardiac stress test? Or maybe you already know what a cardiac stress test is. First, you get your doctor to make an appointment for you, and you get sent up to the hospital, and if you're afraid, don't be. There's nothing to it. And can I just do a disclaimer here at the start that I'm not a doctor. I don't look like a doctor, but he knows what a doctor looks like. All I know is I'm not a qualified doctor, but I am qualified to give advice on stuff that I've gone through. So I feel that I can give you advice on a cardiac stress test because I've had one. So you arrive at the hospital, and in you go, and there's usually a nurse and a doctor there, and they sort of put pads on you like the ECG, and I think there's another couple of pads as well, because it's a really thorough test. It has to test how your heart's responding to exercise and everything like that. So basically they get you all strapped up first, get all the pads on you, and then you step on the treadmill. You hold on to the bar, now make sure you do, you don't want to go way back like that, So you hold onto the bar of the treadmill. You don't do anything at all. The nurse beside you does it. What happens at the start is it's at a really slow pace. You're not even really running. You're just walking. You're not even really walking fast. So they do that for a couple of minutes, and in the meantime, while they're doing that, all these pads that are attached to you are going back to the doctor who's standing to the left hand side of you, or maybe the right hand side, whatever hospital you're at. But he was on my left hand side, and he had the monitor. The nurse was on my right hand side, and she was pressing the controls on the treadmill. But anyway, she then pressed it, and it started to go slightly faster, and I was comfortable enough. I was just, basically starting to, why do I always do that? I don't know. But anyway, I was sort of slowly going on the treadmill, and the legs were starting to go, and you could feel the old ticker, starting to get a wee bit, So 3 or 4 minutes later, she steps it up another speed, and that's when you're slowly starting to do a slow jog. You are actually now starting to run a wee bit, and all these wires are attached to you, and all the information is going back to the doctor to see how your body copes. He's basically knowing what sort of strain your heart can take. You're starting off at a slow speed. Your heart's all right. It's responding okay. Then slightly faster, and then she takes it up again another notch, and you do that for another 3 or 4 minutes, and it's as if you're jogging, away you go, just keep it up. But I was sort of there, and I knew it was a stress test, so I was trying to impress, and I was trying not to get tired. I was actually worried that if I did get tired, I'd be brought into hospital and have another operation. So I must say I was actually slightly worried when I was having the stress test. I know I'm telling you not to be worried, because I know the end result. But anyway, she pressed the button again, and it's starting to get fast now. You're actually running, so you are, and they're watching you, so you're a wee bit conscious of that as well. So you're running along on the treadmill. You've got the wires. You've got wires stuck to you as well, and you're sort of running away like that there. And anyway, it goes on for about 9 or 10 minutes, and it goes up to a stage where, they see you, so they do, so they know what level to stop you at, because they will know that they have picked up all the information already as to how your heart copes with the stress test. And it is a good test, to be honest, and it is a very thorough test. You know, it's sort of giving you the ECG, but not only the ECG, it's picking up, you know, other things as well, like your sort of your heart rate. I'm not sure it picks up your blood pressure or not, but I do know it picks up enough to give signals that you can be having a heart attack. It's not 100% now, so it's not, because I have read about people that have had the cardio stress test, and they passed it with flying colours, and a couple of weeks later they've had a heart attack. But, you know, mostly it is very, very reliable. So after I finished my stress test, I was a wee bit out of puff, you know, because I don't like the treadmill, actually. You know, whenever it's going really fast, you always get these visions as you do in a cartoon where you let go of the thing and you're right back, you know. But don't worry, that's not going to happen. So after it's finished, they take all your pads and stuff off you, and then you wait on the doctor, because he's gone through all the information to see what has happened and how your heart has coped from the very bottom to the very top. You know, it's like sort of watching how your heart will cope, and then of course it's how your heart copes after the exercise. And as I've explained in the heart rate video, you know, after a heavy exercise, your heart rate should drop down within 5 minutes. So anyway, he does his examination of all the facts and all the sort of wee ziggy-zaggies that your heart does. And then you go into his office, he sits you down, and he goes through what has happened and how your heart has coped. And I done all right. I actually passed my stress test. So I was quite happy, and I felt a wee bit more secure, because I think it was 5 years after my heart attack that I asked the doctor to send me up to the hospital to get the cardio stress test. And it was quite easy. You know, I was worried at the time, but it's like a lot of things in life. You know, you shouldn't be worried, because sometimes the worry is actually more than the event, if you know what I mean, if you sort of understand that. But the doctor said, you know, yeah, you responded well to the stress test. Your heart is in good enough condition, and, you know, you came out really well. A lot of people I know that do the cardio stress test, there are pointers to, you know, a heart problem developing. So what they'll do is they'll bring that person in and probably give them the angiogram, where, you know, they do the thing for the stent, where they shoot the dye, and you can actually see the black dye going right down all the veins, and not the veins, the arteries, sorry. You see the black dye going down all the arteries, and then if you spot one that's blocked, you know, the black dye will stop, and then they'll be able to pick out where your blocked artery is and stent it. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, a heart problem, it's there for life, but sort of in the year 2021 is a lot different from the year 1976 when my father died of a heart attack. The advancement has been amazing. It really has. Up in the hospital, you know, there's so many other things as well. I remember getting the echogram. It's something similar to the what do you call that test? The ultrasound that women get for their baby, where they sort of put the jelly on and then they do over their stomach and you can see the baby. In the echogram, what they do is they put it on and you can actually see, you know, your actual heart. I must actually do a video about that, because it was a very accurate thing, the echogram. So yeah, I'll do a video about that. But if you're getting a cardio stress test and you're sort of a wee bit concerned or worried about getting it, don't be, you know. It's not that bad, and you're not there that long. I think I was there less than an hour, and I left the hospital with a smile on my face, which was pretty good, because I'm a grumpy old bugger, and it's very, very rare that you see a smile on my face. But have a happy Sunday. If you're a mother, have a happy Mother's Day, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you very much for watching, And anybody that I'm on their face group, thanks very much for letting me post my videos there. It's much appreciated. If you've got a YouTube, what do you call it, a YouTube account, please add me and to your subscribers and check me out. And if you even give me a like, I would appreciate it. But again, thanks very much for watching. You know, it's good to it's good to talk to people that, you know, have problems as well with their heart, because I know for a fact, you know, once you have a heart attack, you know, it doesn't just go away, and we all worry about it, and it's good to have someone else to chat to. I think that's why I like the Facebook groups, because, you know, you're reading about other people and, you know, what they're afraid of, and, you know, how they respond to it and stuff like that. And it's nice to do that. You know, it's what you know, you need people to correspond with, because family and friends and people in work, they get sick listening to me going on about my heart attack, and perhaps sometimes I go on about it too much, but it's something that's always there. You know, you may recover physically, but mentally it's always up in your head. And maybe it's just me. Is it just me? Am I the only person that sort of continues to think about the heart attack, the event, or do you think about it? Please let me know, and thank you very much for watching. You take care, folks. All the best. Bye bye.